representing Team 60s, Angela Derecas Taylor is the recipient of a 2019 Gerfen Fellowship Honourable Mention from the Sarah Lawrence College Writing Institute. She has been a featured storyteller with Red 650, Prosa Pie and more, and has appeared on the Moth Radio Hour on NPR. Please give a warm welcome to Angela, repping Team 60s.
Thank you very much. I have penis envy. Not the Freudian kind. My envy is more of a practical matter. You see, I have an overactive bladder. Remember those Mirbetrick commercials with that little red animated bladder dragging that poor woman around everywhere? That's me. No matter where I am, I will visit the restroom at least once. Twice or more if wine is involved. And I always go to the potty before I get into a car. Because we all know there's nothing worse than having to pee and being in a car with no rest stop for miles. Men don't have this problem. Thanks to their anatomy, the world is their toilet. On a recent road trip to Florida, my own husband had the gall to ask me to pass him an empty Dunkin' Donuts cup so that he could relieve himself while driving. It's okay, I say, we can stop. Oh, but we're making such great time. I pass the cup, seething with envy. I think of a story that my mom used to tell about when she was a little girl, walking on a country road with her grandmother and her two brothers. Older brother says to Nana, "I have to pee," and Nana shushes him off to the side of the road to go pee in the bushes. Younger brother does the same. Then my mom says, "I have to pee," and Nana says, "No, you have to wait until we get home." And my mom, the little girl, looks at her grandmother and says, "Why didn't you buy me one of those things?" And this is precisely the story that I was thinking about when I had my unladylike episode. It all started when my 92-year-old father called me to tell me that he dropped his dentures and they broke. Dad's dentist is retired, and Dad is in assisted living. His wife of 54 years died just last July, and I'm all he's got. So I call my dentist, and after much begging, he agrees that he can see Dad, but the only option is 9 o'clock the next morning. This is not convenient for me. I'm going to have to move my morning workout to 6 a.m., then I'm going to have to drive from Port Chester in Westchester County down to Riverdale in the Bronx to get Dad, then back up to Westchester for the dentist appointment, and this is all going to be during the morning rush. And then, once I get him to the dentist, I have to figure out how I'm going to get him back to Riverdale because I have my own 10:30 sonogram appointment in New Rochelle. It took me 2 months to get the appointment. I'm not rescheduling. But I confirmed the 9 a.m. appointment because what else am I supposed to do? The morning of the appointment, I finished my workout at 7 a.m. Throughout this HIIT class, a high-impact interval training class, I have downed a 23-ounce bottle of water. So I visit the restroom, I get in the car, and on the road to pick up Dad. It's smooth sailing on the hutch until I get to the cross county, which is a dead stop. My stomach growls. I didn't have any breakfast because I had to fast 8 hours before the sonogram. And now I also feel a pee coming on. It's been 30 minutes since my last pee, but empty stomach plus 23-ounce bottle of water equals bladder filling up again. I try to put it out of my mind. Traffic eases a bit, and I become that annoying person weaving in and out of lanes, cursing those people who won't let me in. At the merge to the sawmill, it's bumper to bumper again. And now I really have to pee. I'm just 5 miles from Dad. I tell myself it's going to be okay. I'll pull in the front drive. I'll run into the lobby restroom before Dad even gets there. It'll be fine. I'll make it. I take a deep breath, and start doing Kegels. And praying, please God, traffic, please make traffic move so I don't pee my pants. I get onto the Sawmill, but it's still bumper to bumper, all along the stretch to the Henry Hudson Parkway. It's unbearable now. The radio is vibrating my bladder, so I turn it off. I'm sweating with nervous discomfort, so I open the window. Then I'm freezing, which makes me feel like I have to pee all the more. I try to stop thinking about peeing, but you all know, when you're in this situation, the only thing you can think about is peeing. At this point, I realize I'm not going to make it. There are no rest stops on this road. I'm already past any exit opportunities, so I start weighing my options. I contemplate the empty coffee cup in the holder. That's not going to work. I could just pee my pants. I'm thinking about those freaking Depends commercials that drive me crazy. I wish I were wearing one now, but I'm not. And peeing my pants, ending up soaking wet to pick up Dad, and then go to the dentist, that's not going to happen. There are no shoulders on this road, just mud and in some places grass. I start looking for a place to pull off. I know there is one, because on this road, when my son was an infant in his car seat, he vomited, and I had to pull off this road. I find the spot. There it is. How nostalgic! I open the glove box and start looking for napkins. There are none, but there are a bunch of blue face masks. That'll have to do. I pull off the highway, I throw it in park, flashes on, I unbuckle my seatbelt, I push the seat back away from the steering wheel. Knowing that it's about to get relief, my brain is now telling my bladder to open the floodgates. Time is of the essence. So here I am, a 60-year-old woman, climbing over the gear shifter to get to the passenger side. It's a good thing I do yoga. I fling open the door, pull off my sweatpants, and squat with my bare butt against the car as low and inconspicuously as possible, hoping I can manage not to pee on my UGG outdoor slippers. There was no way I was putting bare feet on that grass. And then, finally, relief. All pride and dignity gone. I am sure all of the cars inching up behind me could see, but I really didn't care. Then the phone rings. I look over my shoulder at the Bluetooth display. It's Dad. I have to answer, because if I don't, he's going to start calling everyone in a panic. I twist a bit more to press the pickup button, and that maneuver brings my pee stream onto my left UGG slipper. UGG is right. So I stop peeing midstream, something I'm told men can't do. I tell my dad I'll be there in 5 minutes, but in the back of my mind, I am cursing him, thinking, why didn't you buy me one of those things? Once done, I made use of the not exactly absorbent face mask, but oh well. I maneuver my bare bottom back into the car, lock the doors, slink down into the passenger seat, hoping the person in the SUV next to me can't see, as I pull my sweatpants back on and climb back over the gear shift into the driver's seat. I had no regrets as I rolled back onto the highway. I know it wasn't very ladylike, but hey, I'm only human, and a much more compassionate, less judgmental human now. Now, I just let those cars weave right in front of me, and if I see a car pulled off the road, I look straight ahead and give that poor soul some privacy.